morning. This is Carlos, the running jackal, running in a squall. You can probably hear the wind in the trees. I have an hour to run today to make my 10 hours for the week. So I'm going to be choosing a route that should take me about an hour at my average running speed. The wind is behind me at the moment. To qualify for a squall, it is a rapid increase in wind speed, normally associated with a change of weather, a squall front. The wind is coming off the ocean about 5 miles due south of where I am now. That's where the wind is coming up off the Pacific. But it still has to cross the Olympic Peninsula, which separates Victoria and the southern tip of Vancouver Island from the open ocean. We're protected by the Olympic Mountains, but what blows over the top normally brings either snow for Vancouver and Whistler or rain for Victoria. This episode will be running in the squall. A few seconds ahead, I heard. Not too sure how many. Doesn't really matter. This should be ahead of my pace, seeing as this part of the run is foot. Pretty soon I'll be hitting the hikes, the traditional hikes. But because I wanted to have the wind at my back, I'm doing this loop of the trails of Mount Douglas in reverse to my normal direction. I'll have the wind at my back, and then when I turn, I will have Mount Douglas protecting me from the wind at my front. But by then I should have finished my recording, so the wind won't be so much of an issue. Today is Sunday. Today is the day of the Jeff Galloway half marathon. A lot of our friends are going to be running and cheering their friends in that event. I'm going to be crossing Shelbourne Street in a minute, so I'm going to pause the recording.
Time 7 minutes 3 seconds. Distance 1 kilometers. Average heart rate 124. Workout average pace 7 minutes 1 second per kilometer.
I shall be pausing the recording until I get to the quiet. zone in the forest on the Glendenning Trail. As I turn onto Glendenning Trail, heading up, and still further up. This is the glory zone in reverse. When I hit zone 3, I will hike.
Zone 1.
Ooh. That mysterious reading.
Zone 0.
No, that's not right.
1 minute 12 seconds ahead.
Sometimes the strap around my bicep slips down onto my elbow and I don't get a good contact with skin.
Zone 1. Time 15 minutes 31 seconds. Distance 2 kilometers. Average heart rate 133. Workout average pace 7 minutes 44 seconds per kilometer.
7:44. Pretty good. I think I set myself a target of 8:15 for today. I still have quite a bit more hiking to do, but I have to do some running before then.
Zone 3.
There you go, that sounds right. Zone 3 for easy effort, uphill jogging. I'm just getting to the point in the trails where they're doing some maintenance. Seems to be on hold. Hello. Do you wonder what they're doing here with all this?
Yeah, the cliff was kind of collapsing, so they're trying to repair the path and the
What,
cliff.
the Glendenning Trail?
Well, if that's what that is, yeah. I mean, but the cliff coming down on the trail was collapsing.
Oh, the sandy area?
Yeah, so they had to reinforce it and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they don't want hikers to break their ankles.
Well, they don't want deterioration of the... I mean, the guy I was talking to said, to close it to people. I mean, he didn't quite say that, but, I mean, I guess there's an awful lot of traffic in here.
There is, there is.
But,
anyway,
we need something.
most of it good traffic.
Yeah, right.
Bye-bye. So, just coming up to my fourth most favorite tree. I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of this beauty. As I say, I don't normally come from this side, so this will be a semi-unique view. It's going to be against the light, but that's okay. You get a sense of its true majesty. It's not even the biggest tree, it's just a very healthy specimen of Douglas fir. Alright, so it's only 8 in the morning. That guy was coming down off the top.
Zone 3.
So he's done the hard part with his collies, and now he's heading down through the glory zone.
Zone 2.
Yep. I know this part of the renovations. This is where they're putting up some little steps and a few barriers to keep people off
Zone 3.
the protected areas. Park improvements, it's called. This is definitely a hike. Always has been,
Zone 2.
always will be. I should be able to stay in zone 3 here, just hiking.
Zone 3.
There's a little Kubota tractor dumpster kind of thing. I've done a fair bit since I was here last. Some beautification, which I will take a picture of.
"53 seconds behind."
53 behind. Oh dear me. What to do? Nothing. Just carry on. I could make it up on the downside, I think. Oh, nice steps. They filled them in. They had the woodwork. Now they've put in the gravel and dirt. Now more beautification here. They do a good job with stones here. It's still going to be a very scenic trail, but they just don't want people wandering all over the exposed tree roots, what have you. I'm 2/3 of the way up the mountain now, so very soon I'm going to take a deke to the left, no, to the right, sorry. I don't know my lefts from my rights. As I rise out of the forest and into the squally breeze, 2/3 of the way up Glendenning. This is almost like the saddle loop, but in reverse. I won't actually hit Little Mount Doug here. I will come out on the road at the top, the road that's closed until noon. So I'm going to pause this recording a little bit here as I negotiate the rocky climb up the gully of Glendenning. Okay, so slight change of plan. I got to the top and then decided that I would come down on Merryman. Merryman Trail will get me back down to Whitaker, which will put me on the Douglas Creek Trail before long. So at the moment I'm still negotiating with the forest safe access to my destination. I have slipped once today, nothing major, just a little bit of a backslide, a soft landing. Just taking a picture of one of these temporary lakes that appear in the winter in these hollows. I put the phone away. It's now in its knitted sock. Talking of socks, I sent JD a windsock as a gift, a seasonal gift from the jackal to a fellow guerrilla podcaster, something that will make his recordings less prone to arm swing noise and wind noise. The bane of our lives is wind noise and arm swing.
Zone 3.
Zone 3, and I'm hiking. My little heart is racing. I am excited to be here with you guys, trying to remain vertical is the main object of the exercise. Zone 2, okay. I can understand on a downhill, Zone 2 would be in order. The other Zone 3 was probably blind terror kicking in. Yep, it is definitely related to one's emotional state. Your heart rate is controllable to a great degree.
6 minutes 39 seconds behind.
All right, so I'm now on Whitaker heading towards the fake bridges.
Zone 2.
Zone 2. I had a bit of a session there with pictures and checking on recordings, and there was a good 10 minutes that I just managed to forget to press record. So I guess you're going to have me for another 19 minutes or so. I think the last reckoning was that we were up to 17 of recording time. Yep, I could pretty much take this one all the way home now as I cross the first, the second, and the last fake bridge. This is the big one. Now it's downhill all the way.
Zone 3.
Downhill all the way home. Zone 4 will be flying along on a downhill. That would be like race pace for me. Unless I get scared or excited, my heart rate should stay in Zone 3. Unless the strap wiggles off my bicep. So I've done a week now with Carl, the gardener. He is as confused as ever, but I'm enjoying cooking for him and talking with him. He is all on his own in a big old house, and his kids are in their mid-40s, I would say now. They have their own families to watch over, and they make sure that Dad gets as much of their time as they can spare. Coming around to the resort now, I'm going to have a little bit more wind to deal with because I'm going to be turning into the wind, and there are a few exposed sections. Like right now, I'm running straight into the wind. And I think what I'm feeling is the rain coming off the leaves of the trees. I don't think it's actually raining. But as the squall develops, so too does the changing weather pattern. So we are probably due rain this afternoon. It is still before 9 a.m. as I get to the noisy section of the trail. I'm going to put music in here later when I get home. So I'm just going to just shut up for a little while. I don't need to compete with the cars.
Zone 3.
And down. Oh. Jill.
Sorry, I didn't recognize you.
No, that's true. How's Stefan?
He's sick. He has
Oh,
the flu.
that's a shame.
Yeah, so I might hurt myself. We normally do this together.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of recording a show, so
Oh, well, I should leave you to it then.
I'll let you go. Bye-bye.
Okay, have fun.
See you later. Hi.
And I
So that was Jill. That was Stefan's partner. He's sick. Sick today. Hopefully we'll be running again soon. So these are early people. 9 o'clock on a Sunday. By now, 9 plus 3 is noon in Georgia. Maybe it's 11. I'm not sure whether they're on Mountain Time, Central Time, East Coast time. Who knows? I know East Coast is 3 hours ahead. So if it is 9, then it'll be noon. If it's 2 hours, it will be 11. Anyway.
Minutes 44 seconds behind.
8 minutes behind. That is over the whole run. And I'm up before, so 2 minutes behind the pace on average. So this is the glory zone of Whitaker going this way. It's not quite as glorious as Glendenning going down, but it is a gentle down, followed by just a gentle rise until I get back to the Douglas Creek watershed. And then I go down again to the weir. So from here to the weir is about half a kilometre. And then I'll be back on suburban streets. Luckily, I've factored in the option of recording later in this hour of running, because I did lose, as I say, about 15 minutes of yammer that never got recorded. It was a podcast for one. I was the only one who heard it. It's not quite the same as imagining what you were going to say. It takes one level more of concentration to actually vocalize your thoughts. It's good practice, a good discipline. Before you press record, you can practice without pressing record. Just talk it through. And bear in mind what you were hearing would have been recorded. I know Jim and I have often had this issue arise, forgetting to press the record button, but it is almost impossible to rewind and repeat what you were saying, because, as he constantly reminds us, it is a stream of consciousness, and if you lose your step in the stream, it flows by you. Hello.
Morning. Thanks.
He looked like an ultra runner in training. He had his Camelback on. You can always tell keen, young ultra runners. They have a certain lean look about them. They're the ones that are still training to compete well, to beat their peers. Well, I don't really do that anymore. It's not my game plan.
Time 49 minutes 17 seconds. Distance 5 kilometers. Average heart rate 135. Workout average pace 9 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
9:51 average. So I've got still almost a minute 40 or so to get back close to my target pace. I should be able to do it on Robin Wood. Very soon I'll be crossing
7 minutes 51 seconds behind.
crossing the street to the quieter trails on the other side. Let me get across here safely.
Zone 3.
Plenty of visibility, and I'm safe. That little bit of zone 3 there was probably anticipation of crossing the road. My heart rate respite a little bit from its downhill trot. This is the corner where the mushroom colony usually dwells. Today it is a very sad display of some kind of
Zone 2.
animal or human intervention. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. A man and his dog. Another guy. Hello. Thank you.
Zone 2.
Zone 2 going uphill. Pretty good, eh? Very soon I'll be on the neighborhood streets with 1 kilometer to go. As I approach the tree graveyard, across the Douglas Creek, where they decorate the tree this time of the year. Hello.
Hi.
They haven't put any balls up yet. I was here yesterday with Norma on our speed hike. We did an hour of hiking and covered 4.5 kilometers. It's pretty good, considering we had to go up about 90 meters, 200 feet or so, 250 feet maybe above sea level. All right, through the graveyard of the trees, into the biting wind. My nose is running. Mind you, it's been warm. Now I'm beginning to feel the heat building up under my Winnipeg sweatshirt. I bought this one at the Salvation Army. They often have good clothing for me. Coming up on the weir to my right. I'll take a picture and call that the end of this leg of trail running. After this, it's going to be roads. Hi, Stu.
Morning, Carlos.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You phoning for something?
No.
No, me neither.
Peace of mind.
Yeah. I'm just going to head back into civilization here.
I'm just heading up that way, up the Shelbourne, and then I'm heading home myself.
Okay.
Do
you know Stefan Lehman?
Not offhand.
No, okay. I saw Jill, his partner. She's up there on the trails. But if you don't know Stefan, you probably don't know Jill. Anyway, have a good run.
Yeah, enjoy your time outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get out as much as I'd like to. I have kids now. And I work shift work.
Oh, man, I'll get the violin out for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah, all the best to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So,
8 minutes 7 seconds behind.
I was taking a picture of the weir, that's right. I guess Stuart Allen, he ran his first 50K at Elk Beaver. As I put the phone away again, I still haven't checked on my record time. I know that I'm 5 or 6 minutes behind now, but that's not bad. Let me just see if I can have a look. 6:35. How about that? All right, well, I'm just going to put this thing back in its sleeve in the windsock. The partner to the windsock that I have mailed to JD for his new voice recorder. So all that leaves me to do now is to say goodbye from Victoria, BC, Canada, on a blustery, squally day. Bye-bye.